Hey guys, I really can't offer much of a UFC 112 recap because I didn't actually watch it. From what I hear, I hear people talking about how, Anderson Silva kind of bored everybody and danced around and taunted and stuff and apparently cursed out Damian Maia. But, I really don't blame him much because the UFC really isn't just challenging him at this point. He's shown that he's above this kind of one-dimensional fighter as Damian Maia is. If you're going to be great on the ground, you have to get the fight to the ground. If you can't do that, you're even more one-dimensional to someone like Matt Hughes, who at least, can wrestle and has ground and pound. That's two things, you can't be this one-trick pony anymore. But I really didn't want to get into all that because like I said, I didn't watch it. I'm sure if I ordered it, I'd be pissed off at Anderson Silva, but, just looking at it, from my perspective, outside the box, I'm saying he should have been fighting at 205, maybe even heavyweight or something, just to keep him, busy and keep his mind working, and he was bored out there. He could have finished it at any time, but didn't feel it. Also, I hear a lot of stuff about how close BJ Penn versus Frankie Edgar was, and I think that really should be a rematch. But if it isn't, I'd say I'd love to watch Florin versus Frankie and do Maynard versus BJ, because Maynard versus BJ is kind of interesting to me because that's kind of been brewing since they were on Ultimate Fighter. They had like a little bare knuckle boxing match on one of those episodes in practice. But really, I didn't want to talk about this card too much. I want to talk about something that relates to this card. I actually got a lot of good picks. The one I don't, decide to do prediction video on, I go to the MMA Playground, and I am ranked number 3 for top scores for UFC 112. Actually, I'm kind of sharing it with a guy named Horace 100. But, yeah, 3. Yeah? And, that's pretty cool, I thought. So if you want to look at it, go down and you'll see it, top scores on the sidebar. I go by Y-Doc there because I like Y-Doc. Y-Doc the Barbarian. Yeah, that's what some friends used to call me. And let's go through some of this real fast, just how I got those points. I'm looking at my little thing. I got 7 points for the Matt Hughes versus Renzo Gracie Boarfest. I said Matt Hughes TKO second round. Third round is what it was. I picked BJ Penn, big mistake. Third round TKO, no points. Mark Muniz versus Kendall Grove, I got that exactly right. Second round TKO, go me, 11 points. I picked Terry Adam, bad choice. Got beat by Anjos, tap out, so 0 points. I picked Rick Story. I picked judge's decision, split decision, 11 points. Go Noichi Dut. And I picked Paul Kelly. I went for judge's decision, but it went fights ends and submission tap out second round. I got 5 points there. Then I picked John Madsen, judge's decision against Al Turk. 11 points there. That's an easy one, people. The guy's a wrestler and he stifles everybody, so there's an easy pick for John Madsen. Until he gets really challenged to someone who can, do some different things, he's gonna take it. And Anderson Silva, I thought, would do KO, TKO in the first round, which he could have done if he wanted to. So he's just so damn unchallenged. Yeah, got 5 points there. Phil Davis, I said submission tap out. Yeah. In the second round, it was the first round, so I got 7 points there. And my big money maker was the hot bout, which is 2 times the points. I picked DeMarcus Johnson. I put first round on TKO, but it was a third round TKO. Got me 14 points, and yeah, altogether got me 71 points. So I'm pretty happy in that. I like to be a goal for me in the future to get a perfect UFC card. Just pick all the winners. I've done it on the secondary league twice. I love to do it on the UFC stuff. But yeah, number 3. Something. I think there's a good 1,000, a good I need to know how many people. I think it's like 8,000 or something people do this. So coming in third out of 8,000. Not bad at all. But yeah, the card itself. Excuse you, bless you. Sorry. Sounds like it kind of sucked and lackluster, and that's a shame because they're trying to explore that new market. But otherwise, it's almost like I told you so for me, because just not challenging the guy no more. You gotta keep him challenging. I mean, all of the opponents he's faced since Forrest Griffin, I would think, have been lesser than Forrest Griffin when it comes to MMA fighting. So, what do you expect? You just, once Vitor pulled out, they should just let him fight somewhere else, a different weight class, do something else, challenge the guy, because I mean, he wants the challenge, and he needs to actually be beaten. Maybe he needs to be beaten, because otherwise he's not going to get it. So, and no one at 185 is really going to beat him, I don't think, anytime soon. I like to see the sign-in fight just for fun. Maybe that would spark a fire up his ass, but otherwise, who knows? But yeah, that's all I got for now. I just thought I'd do this video real fast because I was really happy at what I did. Yeah.